We have to use the link sprite. Ah. Yeah, I hear you. It's that time of year for that to usually start setting in too. Nice. Worst time of the year for shit like that. You asked him to, didn't you?
Sorry, Michael. I didn't know you were already streaming. I thought you got stuck doing something and I didn't even have it on.
Chip. That's unfortunate. Do what you gotta do, dude. Do what you gotta do. You gotta make ends meet any way that you can. Just gotta change the pull here. I'm not used to using the link sprite. It's a little weird. Just a chip. We're not going to get that, obviously, unless we have to. It's going to be twice, isn't it? Chip. Nice early sword. She was dreaming again. We gotta listen to beeps for a minute here.
Is this like open world? You guys have to just try to survive kind of thing?
So, yeah. You have any? You got big plan? I think I asked you this already. You got any plans for Thanksgiving? Chip. 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 Let's not blow ourselves up right here. That would be really bad. Oh, that's cool. What's up?
Build your own house and fall out, but people can raid your house.
Wow.
That sucks.
Chips. Galore. 4. Got a whole bag of Doritos here. Well, that's cool. You having some fun with the fam. I don't. We're not going to be doing a traditional Thanksgiving again this year. We're hitting Fogo.
Your door has broken panes in it, Michael.
Damn, I hate when I do that. We're hitting Fogo on Thursday.
So
Don't have to deal with buying shit and prepping shit and cleaning shit and shit in general. We did it last year. It was a hell of a lot of fun. The problem is we had we originally had 8 people that were coming, and now we're down to 5. We had some people that had to bail for other reasons. So we're kind of in that spot now where we don't know exactly how many people are going to show.
Oh, so you just recorded yourself there, basically, right?
Okay, there's a chip there too. So if we get the boots and we have to do Aga, I'm actually going to leave that one
Oh my
marked.
god, there's turrets everywhere.
That one's worth getting 5 green 3. This one will be worth getting. 2 bombs. Because I wasted that one.
I've heard.
Oh, that's
people
cool as hell.
arguing
He'll love that.
how much different is it?
He'll just love it. It's the best.
We're getting a single player. Is this your Michael? Oh my god! You
So
same hair right now.
yeah, we'll stick to the normal routine here. Just kind of hoping to get a bomb there. We've got, well, we're 25% there, so we should be done in what? 25 minutes, right? 30 minutes? That's how this works.
Talk about customization.
It also means Ag is very unlikely. Because we already have Hammer and Mitts near now. That opens up Death Mountain if we wanted to go do that. We could get everything, just sequence break the Lantern of the Flute. God, this feels so weird doing the Link sprite. It really does. It feels super weird. I'm not used to this. But the seed was generated for us. What's up?
Michael's dude's got his hair just like his neck.
Yeah. One bomb, can't waste it.
His nose all crooked.
Yeah, the only drawback of doing Fogo is there'll be no leftover ham and turkey for like the next 3 or 4 days, and that's like the best part of Thanksgiving. Jesus, look at all these early chips. It's a flute. Now, we're gonna save quit after that. We'll check the other one later. Let's open that up. Yeah, so we'll just go straight up to Death Mountain. Again, that's the biggest collection of items as it stands right now. But man, 14 out of 40. I mean, it's going to slow down to a crawl eventually here. And then we're going to actually have to start, you know, clearing real things. I need to buy bombs before I leave. Like the little guy just sitting there jamming. Yeah, that and the other thing I just, and I mean, I realized this the other day, but our reservation at Fogo is at 2 o'clock, and the Bears game will not be over by then.
I thought our reservation was at 5.
It's at 2. I said we're down to 5.
No, I thought...
No, it's at 2.
Alright, well, so say it.
I have my phone. Huh?
I don't think so.
What?
I will...
Who? What? Who? Huh? Huh? What? Jeez, yeah, Timothy? I'm gonna get in trouble. Huh? Yes? Yes, dear. Get in trouble. I can't give my wife shit tonight. She had a very bad day. Oops. She had herself a really bad day. She had to get her finger lanced because so it's been sore for a couple of days, and she thought she might have had an infection under the skin, even though there was no, like she didn't get a cut or anything. So she went in today because it was getting sore, and they had to fucking lance it to drain the pus underneath. So she's in a bit of pain right now because all of the shit wore off already. So she's not.
This part is still numb, which is stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know why she numbed this down here. It didn't work. She had to.
I need to look at the hint really quick to find out what that requires the bow means, which one that is. Where is my... I didn't pull it up. I didn't think I was going to need it for this. Requires the bow. Because I could see that being two things. There's fire on. Oh shit. I can see how it doesn't really matter. I can just do it that way too. Okay, that's good. We don't have to do that. I guess it's still worth the hints to do. So, I mean, I can only think of two areas that say requires the bow. Oh, it's the pod boss. Okay. I guess that makes sense because Enemizer would not qualify for Eastern. So the pod boss has one. It's also a crystal. That's great to know. And we also don't have to do the graveyard ledge. Also very good to know. It's a very inconvenient space to go. I'm gonna go the long way for this one. I don't like doing this without the boots. I just don't like doing it. I don't mind taking an extra 10 seconds to do this, knowing that I'm not gonna fuck it up and lose a minute. Oh good, second item. Cool, so we got Fire Rod, we're out of here. Perfect. We'll get this crystal just in case it is the 5-6. If it wasn't a 5-6, and since we're already at 15, I might not have. Oh, that was a poke. I'm pretty sure I just poked the bear. Yep. I don't think I would do this unless this was a 5-6 crystal. We're at 15 of 40 already. The chances of 10 Triforce pieces being in GT is really slim. There's probably at best 4 or 5. But for the 5-6, we'll do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it for any of the others. And we now know that... we now know that there is one at Helma. So we have one Helma locked, one Aga locked, one Boot locked. Now, Helma's not necessarily the fastest in the world, but, you know, there's 6 items in there anyway, so... Shoot! So, we're not going to do anything more here unless we find both the Moon Pearl and the Titan's Mitts. It's still faster this way.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Matsuri! Good evening!
Wow, this game looks almost as
I just did that. Powder. That reminds me, can I do that from here?
Do you use WASD keys to walk around?
No, I can't. Shit. Dread, I need to set you up with, a little VIP status. Ether. But I can't do it from here. I have to do it from, ship. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're having a little bit of fun tonight. Just doing some casual. A little casual. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. There are 4 items live in here. And we know they're all good. So, we can close this now. I don't think we need that anymore. Do you see that little VIP status thingamajig? Although, I don't know, can I do that if you're modded as well? I actually don't know. I do not know. They added a thing with Twitch the other day for VIP statuses, and I actually haven't added a whole lot of them. I was playing around with it just the other day, but I want to get that set up for a lot of you guys that are frequents. Oh shit. Oh, okay, you can't do both. Got it. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Oh, that's the vault.
Okay, well, I guess I won't do a damn thing then. Didn't actually need that key, but whatevs. Oh yeah, shit, yeah, you'll keep your mod. I'm not unmodding you, man. I wouldn't do that. I guess I haven't really played around with it, so. Dude, you were one of my first mods back in the day. Actually very disappointing. So we'll do the dark room here. Just so we can clear this out. And then I think we have to, so we got a couple of outliers and then Eastern. Yeah, Dread, that was back in the day, you know, when we had a bunch of fucking people that were coming here all the time, when we would hit, you know, 100 people a night. Actually needed it because there was a whole bunch of dipshits back in the early day. I mean, there's still dipshits now, but, and there's some goo. No, the map was in the back. We had both map and key in the back.
So does your health drop?
I'll check this little lazy... God, I gotta get back and finish this website. Ooh, well that's definitely required. That means the lamp is out here somewhere. Or another bottle is out here somewhere. I guess it could be either. I really need to finish Sick Kid Conspiracy. I just haven't. I just haven't had time to do it. I mean, I've had time to do it, but I've also been pretty lazy. I could have had it done long before now. Could have been right there. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap that in here in a minute. I've got a couple of outliers right now. I've got Ice Rod Cave. I'm gonna loop that in and then do all the Zora checks. And then Agina's like the last place left, so. When I get the flute before coming down here, I always wait to do Ice Rod Cave before, until after I turn that flute in, because it's just easier to do. It's just a little bit faster. That is interesting. It's a good pickup. That's exactly what he thinks. He thinks you're going to get him food. Oh, fuck. Well, luckily Kiva's been sleeping the whole time. Ooh, Bombos on there. It's probably not needed by anything unless we need it to get into, unless we need to get in. I mean, once we find the Moon Pearl, we can get that. Again, we're just going to clear dungeons as they come up at this point, so I'm not, like, rushed for anything. We'll just do it as they show up. So after this, we'll do a save quit. I suspect, based off what we're seeing, that second bottle was the required one, and we'll get the Moon Pearl here. Choop. Could be wrong. I mean, we could find the lantern and still have to do Agina, or Aga 1. I shall see. It's a blue rupee. So, actually, this didn't lead to anything, because this was already available. How's your finger? Zora, what you got today? Those be some booties! We've got boots! Boots and 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 boots. So unless I find 22 Triforce pieces in the next 14.5 minutes, we will have a bot game tonight. That would be a record. That would absolutely be a record. So I highly doubt that is going to happen. But it would be a record. Oh, this opens up desert to be... Desert's now available, because we can get in the back door. So, we have one spot that is down at, we have one spot that is down at the library, which will be, unless it's convenient to pick up, will be number 40. Unless I find a convenient spot to get it. Yeah, I can still go and do Eastern, too. I'm not rushed to do Eastern. Just because I don't actually have the lamp yet. So... Did I mirror bonk that? I did. You know, I guess I can do this. We'll find the two. Hopefully landmos is not required. I'm not going to do landmo if I don't need to. First arrows we've picked up. It's amazing. Okay, and his middle chest is something. Again, we'll do landmo if we have to, because this is still very much like, hey, you should probably fucking do landmo. Remember, the logic is built as you're gonna beat the game, not as you're finding 40 fucking Triforce pieces. So. Wow, if this was a 20 of 30, well, there wouldn't be this many pieces early, but we'd be almost done. No. We're gonna skip landmo. I think we skip landmo here. Wow. We're halfway there. Plus, again, we know where an additional one is. Now that we have full access to almost everything. So we can go do desert, not desert. We can go do Eastern, and I'm not gonna get that. Normally I would in this situation because we only have 7 hearts, but definitely not now. So we're gonna go do Eastern and Pod next. We know Pod is good. There's at least one piece on the boss, so we'll do those next. So we cleared this area out. And then, yeah. And I'm not sure where we go after that. I mean, we can go almost anywhere. We're just going to go where the biggest collection of items is at this point, I think. This is slightly out of sequence, but it's clearable. So we can do this. We will clear Eastern. because it's also green pendant. So it's 4 items that we're going to get out of that, and it's right here. And we'll clear out this entire zone. There's no... We'll never come back here, so... Yo, Dusty, what's up, dude? I'm not... As you notice there, I'm actually not doing SRL. I'll pick that up later. I'm actively skipping SRL. I'll come back, because I have to do the green pendant. By the way, Dusty, nice job on the German tournament. I caught a decent chunk of that. Played really well, dude. Yeah, I caught a decent amount. Yo, Addy, what's up, dude? So far it's very nothing, but we do know there is a Triforce piece sitting on Helmasaur King. Well, Thalane is in the one of the Discord groups I hang out with, and I do the Saturday morning shenanigans run with him. So I watch some of his too. Him and Airy. I know, it's 40 fucking pieces of Doritos. I'm gonna get stuffed on that, man. I'm not even gonna bother. Well, I guess I will. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Yeah, I only actually caught one. I only caught the last match on the finals, unfortunately. I didn't get a chance to check all of them. Fuck. I was gonna get lucky. Oh, I did. Yeah, I only caught maybe 60% of the last one. I actually did not see any... I didn't see any of the finals matches with Thalane. They were just at times I wasn't available to watch, except for the 4th match. And I watched, again, a good chunk of it. So, we're doing pod here for not only the Triforce piece that we know is at the end, but we're also doing it because it is the other 5-6. We have some work up to do in that area anyway, so it makes sense to probably take the bomb when we get there. But yeah, dude, don't. There's a lot of good players are in that tournament, so. You know, finishing second was really nice. Oh. Oh yeah, there have been a lot of chips so far. And we know where 2 more of them are at. That's not something we want. Although, you know what, that's actually going to be convenient to check, so it's not too bad. Chip? This is Palace of Chips. You know there's at least one more in here. Shit. Actually don't want to take a death warp here. It's not what I'm shooting for. Chip? We'll probably burn a... Oh, no, we don't need to, because we'll get the, Oh, you know what? Shit, we knew that was the map, because we know the last one is on the boss. Because the cookie told us so. So we're going to be at 25. with knowledge of at least 2 more. Well, I say 2 more. One of them we're not going to get. So knowledge of 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and actually eat these. So the only spot that I'm slightly concerned about is we skipped Landmo down in Desert. But, and I know that there is an item on there. That's the only one I'm actually slightly concerned about. Ooh, shit. Oh my god. Sick dodges, but unfortunately I missed. Oh, which group are you in? I'm actually in Thelane's group, Thelane and I. We're 1 and 2 right now. Oh, you're in the... That's Korik and... yeah, I know which group that is. That is a tough group. Yeah, Weighty Words is just wrecking on that one. There was a bonk there. Yeah, I think Blaine's probably got the toughest group. That is going to be a difficult group to come out of. I mean, he's off to a good start. He's, what, 8-0 or something like that? I mean, with a win against Andy already. So we know this is a Triforce base. That's why we did it. So we're effectively at 26. Don't sell yourself short, dude. Like I said, you do a I know the German crew is not, you know, the easiest crew in the world, and pulling off a second place on that, dude, don't sell yourself short by any stretch. I don't have the hook yet. He's gonna make this a little bit harder. Like, I don't care about a sword upgrade at this point. Yeah, it's convenient, but I don't really give a shit. Regardless, we are gonna full clear this, so we know that. It's green pendant. We have to go to Sashrala still anyway. There's no reason not to just finish it. It won't take long. I need to pick up some arrows though. Yeah, Desert's the one I'm a little... I don't know about Desert. That's the only one that I'm like, do I really want to go back there? It's the only one I'm not too keen on going back to. If I start running... Okay, don't worry about that. If I start running into... You know what, I might... I'm not going to skip it. I almost skipped this chest. I was really tempted to. But if I start running into, you know, a massive slowdown, I might go back and finish that. I mean, it's not like it takes long. This, I almost skipped this. Let's see if it's worth it. Oh, fuck. Somehow I walked right by it. Oh, of course it's the compass. It's always the compass. Alright, so there's 2 items here. Oh, I probably shouldn't be using this here. So we're gonna get 2 items here. I don't know why I like going for the one up the middle and not the one just to the left or to the right. I never understood why I do that. But I always do. It's like, I feel like I'm more comfortable just shooting 3 times straight up, walking in the door, than I am stepping up through the door, looking to the right and doing it, which I know is wrong. Oh, shit. Enough. That was interesting. I somehow cleared that one. That was interesting. Yeah, that was really weird. That was really, really weird. Oh, uh-oh. Hey! 9 months, Mitsuri. Many, many, many thanks. Let's get some bonks in chat for you here. Give me just a second, I'll get some bonks here. Fuck. Well, Eastern was a bust. Choop! 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 Oh my god! Sasharala was loaded! Hold on, where's my fucking bonk at? It's alright doing 2 things at once here. There we go. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying there. Yeah, I think it's going back for 1 item at this point. I think is a little, yeah, because I'm effectively at 29. I'm actually gonna get 29 here in a minute. You know what? We're gonna do this one differently. I should have actually just gone in the front door, because we're searching for items solely and not even gonna worry about moth. That's fine. Hit him up that way. Oh god, I haven't done the bomb jump with this sprite in a while. I hope that's right. It isn't. Oh my god, I'm so used to Ultros now. There it is. Okay. Oh god, it's still not there. I'm so used to Ultros now. A week from never. I'm actually just gonna take a death warp here. I'm not used to this sprite.
Oh, that was gross.
+1 bonk. Oh, just taking him out completely? Yeah, that would be... I mean, that would basically free up, what, 14 more... Or, no, it'd be 21 new locations. 21 items. Jesus, they're both fire alarm. Be a lot more, you know, it'd be a lot more, you know, what am I trying to say? Fucking rupees and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, the maps are nice. The maps are definitely good. Compasses are only good when you lose track of what the fuck you're doing. So we're gonna go... We have to do both of these. Both items are in here. Should have just gone to the back. Like a normal person would. Would have saved about a minute. Exactly. Wait. Yeah, what item did we get? Wait. What? Honestly, what item did I get? Did I miss? I could have sworn I had gotten items, I had gotten keys in the map and the compass.
Oh my god, it's a 50.
Wait. I could have sworn I had keys, map, compass. Really? Now he's caught up there.
Oh my god.
I'm not chancing this one, not now. Get your stupid ass down here. Get down here, get down here.
You guys just get overrun?
No idea how that missed. Jesus Christ, Moth. Come on! God. We're up to 30. Seriously, what item did we get from the other... I don't honestly remember. One of those.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, we only need 10 more. I'm gonna pick up number 30 on route here. Although I am slowly starting to run out of things to check. I wouldn't be shocked if, because there's not a lot of places that we checked that were in the logic for to check dark rooms. So like the lantern easily could be on Landmo. That would actually make really good sense for lantern on Landmo. Sorry, my wife is talking to her son. So if it's a little loud in the background.
Oh shit, really?
So we're just gotta check this one here for the cape. Check. Oops. Alright, well I guess we're gonna go ahead and do... We'll do these checks here. The question is do we do more than just first 4 of Thieves Town? I think the issue that we might run into here is we might run out of actual progression. But we still have a decent amount of shit to check. We're down to 9. Just need 9 to go. Like, if I wanted to go all the way around and do, you know, oh, fuck, really? And do, like, the hype route and take the big bomb up, which I'm tempted to do, that's a lot of shit to check. And then maybe I could do nothing more than, like, first 4 here. So, I mean, I always favor overworld slightly more than dungeons in Triforce hunts. Mostly because the, you know, they're filled by unimportant items, so there's usually more important items in the dungeons, it seems, so... Alright, we know we don't need to do... know we don't need to do the... what do you mean? Ow. If you're asking why we have 30 of 40 and not 20 of 30, this is set up specifically. Dusty, you and I thought the same thing there. You and I thought the exact same thing there. I am 100% with you. I thought I only got one item. I'm not gonna go back there now and check it, but no. Yeah, I'm wondering if nothing changed. I mean, that's always supposed to be a key, but yeah, I thought the exact same thing. It didn't look right. Yeah, you're 100%. I could have sworn that that's what happened. I think this is safe. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bonk this a little bit. Yeah, I'm just a step low. Oh wait, I kept anyway. Okay, so I was right. It didn't seem right. So, there might still... I mean, I can't imagine any reason other than... Oh, are you kidding me? Did I lose my portal here? I lost my fucking portal here. That's inconvenient. I'm very curious what's in that last chest. Yeah. I thought it looked weird. I thought it did. I thought it looked weird. So that the one drop chest might still be an item. I'm not gonna check it right now because I think it's super inconvenient right this second to do it. Yeah. Okay. Again, that's exactly what I thought too. That must be something a bug with the we gotta get that. That might be just some random bug with the Triforce hunt, and maybe it's just never been caught. Really? Alright, so what did we just do? We did this, we did this, we did this, and we did this. So there's several things that are available to us right now.
Oh, that's what he does.
But I think I'm gonna do the bomb here. I don't need to turn that in. I know what that is. That's a heart container. So I'm super tempted to what that last item is in Skullwoods. Super tempted. I'm just very, very curious. But you know, I'm in a spot right now where maybe I'll do it after. Once we actually finish, I'll go back and check it. Where's the book? We'll get it. Oh, actually, that's convenient. We'll check that on the way out. I mean, there's actually not... We don't need much else for actual go mode here, do we? We just need the hook. And... Quake. Or 7 pieces, whatever comes first. Why did I just switch over to the food? Doesn't make any sense. Have to do an extra transition here. We're gonna go south and north. You can maximize the screen, you know.
I don't think I can play this. There's too much movement involved.
Yeah, I'm super curious to what's back there. Super curious now. It's definitely a time you don't care about butter. So I think we'll pick up Bombos and then we'll head to Death Mountain after this. And then we'll also do, oh boy, how does this work? What's the best rotation to do this? So we're gonna turn the big bomb in here in a second. And we'll do the pyramid check. We're probably not gonna do a catfish check. That just takes a little bit too long. But I think there's a decent amount up here that we can get still. There's only 6 away. Mushroom. 5 away. 4 away. 3 away. Jesus. We could actually finish here really soon. We are going to do this. And then I do think I'm going to pick up that Bombos and then head up, and we'll just hopefully finish in T-Rock. As long as it's not Quake to get in there. And then hopefully we can finish in T-Rock. No one is done yet. Yeah, no kidding. Ah, fuck. I didn't set up the skip very well. No biggie. No biggie. Just a couple of seconds. So we'll do this. We'll dash back down. We'll pick up Bombos. We'll head to Death Mountain. We'll check the Bunny Cave and all that jazz. And hopefully this pays here. If we get 1 or 2 in here, this will be a huge boon. 1. Okay, 1's good. 1's fine. Alright, now we have a few seconds here where we have to... Things are going to slow down just a hair. Because we are going to go out of our way to get Bombos. Oh shit, why am I going this way? Oh my god, this is so much slower than doing it the other way. I don't know what I was thinking. Unfortunately, it's too late, we're already in the water. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. We're doing this because we do not know what Death Mountain is, or Turtle Rock is. I don't know why I did it that way. Let's also turn the mushroom in really fast. No one's done yet, so we're getting really close here. And we're gonna go up the Harrow route. I'm still super curious what that last chest is in Skullwoods. Remind me when we're done with this to go back and look. After we finish the Bonk game, please somebody remind me. It's like, I have to know. Because that should not happen. I mean, there's got to be at least 1 up here, if not 2. Has to be. And hopefully this is either Bombos or Ether, so we can get in here. We picked up an extra item in Skullwoods, or lacked an extra item, the 1 guaranteed key wasn't a key. It couldn't have been. We found all the keys. Oh, get out of here, you fucking shit. Oh my god. Fucking dead rocks. So that the one key that's supposed to be guaranteed, I think there's a dungeon item there. There's an item there. A dungeon item. I caught it when it was going, and then Dusty went back and replayed it and saw it too. There's Bombos. We got it right. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to check the 3 items on the outside. And we'll head into T-Rock and just hopefully finish it off. It's been a while since I've played a Triforce hunt. It'd be nice to win one of these. And we can only check one item in there. Maybe I should just go straight to T-Rock. But yeah, there's 3 items really easy to get here. It's a hell of a lot quicker doing it this way than doing T-Rock. So I am going to start getting my done prepped here. Red mail's for cowards. I'm gonna get it ready because it could happen very, very fast. That was the one I was actually hoping for. You know, one of these 3, I really wanted them to pay off, because then I could just get 1 in here. Because it's possible there could be 0 in here for all we fucking know. I think that's unlikely, but 2 might be stretching it. If that item we missed in Skullwoods is a Triforce piece, that'll be really fucking weird.
Well, it's been interesting watching you guys.
Alright, we're 1 away. If we wanted to go do Aga in the dark, we could finish. If we wanted to go do Aga in the dark, we could. 4 minutes away. Oh shit, we have to do this the slow way. We don't have the hook shot. Yeah. Just looking for 1. I've got the dot done already typed. I'm just waiting for the animation. No one is done. I don't know how many are in this race, like 15, something like that? How's it feeling? When that jelly stops right there. Be the key. The next chests are going to be slightly longer to get, so we have a little bit of delay here. I mean, do we check Mimic Cave? Yeah, I mean, I think we will. Mimic Cave's a little bit slower, but... Come on, done me here. Done me. Boom, motherfucker! Oh, we sniped him by 2 seconds! By 2 seconds! 6 snipe. Start it up, boys and girls. The 2-second snipe. That was great. Again, when we're done, we're going to go back and check and see what that last chest was. We'll do a reset and check that out. I'm very curious on what that is. So when did we get the boots? I mean, we got the boots super early. Why am I typing? I can just speak. Yeah, we finished in Turtle Rock. The vanilla Big Key in Turtle Rock was our last one. Oh, you did ice. Okay. Bombos was on Lake Hylia. It was on the Lake Hylia Isle, so... we got, so we finished the hype route, got all the stuff in the hype cave, turned the big bomb in, got one there, ran over, that was at 38, and then got the bombos knowing that I was going to go to Death Mountain, and got 39 and 40. Flippers were in... Where are the flippers? Flippers were on Lazy Kid. Yeah. Never did find the lamp for a lot of this shit, but... Yeah, Pod was... I think there were 3 in Pod. Eastern was a bust. There was 0... There was nothing on Eastern. Death Mountain was good. Hype Cave was amazing. There was 3 in there. Never finished... I didn't finish Desert, so I don't know what was on Landmo. That was the one skip I did do, and I only did the first 4 Thieves. Did you do Skullwoods by chance? Because I need to go back and after this is done, I want to get the bonk count, and I need to go back and check and see what was in. Because the key, the guaranteed key, is not a key. We found all 3 keys without going there, and only found 1 item. So that guaranteed key is there's got to be an item sitting there. I'd already left when I thought that it looked weird because I had 3 keys, and you never have 3 keys there. And then as I left, we had one of our Dusky went back and actually watched it to confirm. So yeah, I'm gonna in about 2 minutes I'm gonna do a reset here and go back and look at that because I'm very, very curious what's in there. That's actually one that, yeah. Yeah, I went back and did that. As soon as we got the flutes at the mini Moldorm cave, I went and turned that in, and then I eventually, I think it was like 2 or 3 checks later, I always skip Ice Rod Cave if we have the flute. It's just easier doing it that way. And then looped that in after getting the flippers to do the Zora check. So got that, jumped down, went through, and then checked the front, obviously got the boots, and then we were pretty much off. So, we never found the hook shot. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. We never found the hook. We knew where the bug net was. We never found Quake either, so we couldn't get into Mire. There really wasn't that much else left, to be honest. I didn't do Thieves Town. My guess is there's something in Thieves Town. We only did the first 4 and left, because there was just so much open on the Hype Cave route. There was just no reason. Hookshot was on Blight, yeah. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I just didn't feel like it was worth spending 3 minutes finishing Thieves Town when there were so many items en route. Yeah, there was some good hype there. Yeah, it was 3 in there, and we were at 35, 34 going into that. Got those 3. We're at 30, 37. 1 at Pyramid Ferry at 38, and then yeah, last 2 were in T-Rock. Everything else on there, I didn't get to check. You know, Hookshot Cave. The 1 chest was a dud. Yeah, I gotta go back and look at that 1 chest, though. Need to do that. Because obviously that's bugged if that is the case. Because my understanding, they've never changed that logic. That's still supposed to be a guaranteed key. If anybody wants to get a bunk number in, now it's time to do it. You only got about 30 seconds before this number comes up, so get your bunk guesses in. You could win some fabulous prizes. I mean, you were literally 2 seconds behind, so... Ursula, how you doing tonight? You just showed up at the right time. If you want to put a bunk guess in, do it now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed it would have been. Alright, let's see what the number is. And... Badoo! We have a tie! We have a couple of them split the gap. I think we split the gap. It was 12 and 14, right? Oh, Dread, you had it and you left it. Alright, let me update the leaderboard really quick here, and then we will, I'm gonna go back and check that item. Alright, so... Alright, so save... Alright, let me do a reset here. Yeah, good game, dude. Good game. That was awesome. Alright, I'm going to go back and look at this, see what this item is, because... wonder if I pick up item 41, what's it going to do? And I guess I never knew. What happens if you... I never knew. What happens if you defeat Ganon in a Triforce hunt? No idea what happens. If I find 41, is it going to explode my game? Alright, so it's this one right over here. What is this? Yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. I am going to... I'm gonna jump on the bug forum and see if that's... see if there's anything in there. Yeah. Well, I'll do that here in a bit. I'll get that reported here soon. So, boys and girls, it's only 9 o'clock, but I know the 9 o'clock race would have just started. Wonder what it was tonight. Standard tonight. Well, I wouldn't have done that anyway. So, there's probably not going to be anything else going on tonight, just because there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going on right now. So, there's so many races going Boys and girls, we're going to go and call for right now. We, tomorrow, may or may not be around. Not exactly sure. We have a race Wednesday, and then Thursday's Thanksgiving. Probably won't be around. Well, it might be around that night if I wake up from the meat coma. And then we have a race Wednesday and a race Friday. And I'm working on getting another race scheduled for either Friday or Saturday. I want to try to get these knocked out in the next week. So we have 6 races to go. So, boys and girls, I'm calling it a night. Have a great night. We got some chips. I might go out to the kitchen and have a couple chips. Have a great night, everybody. We'll catch you later.